All right. So after watching that video clip, you're gonna probably just say to yourself, "That's a very simple problem. All I had to do was get off or walk up, right?" And they could have you got solved their problem. So what I'm gonna do here is I wanted to. I know the situation might seem unrealistic. Nobody's just gonna sit there and go, "Hey, I need to, I need help." But let me give you an example of something that happens in class I see a lot, and this is um, seeing kids not do their math work. And then I'll walk over and I'll say, "Hey, why aren't you doing your math homework?" And then they'll say, "You know what, Mr. Roger, I don't have a pencil." I'm like, right. And I look at him and I say, "You've been sitting here this whole time just because you don't have a pencil." So this is kind of the stuck on the escalator example that we see a lot in class, because it would be easy for that student just to find a pencil and not have to come to me and tell them that. They could go to the spare pencil drawer to get one, or if they had to, they could come up to me and say, "Hey, I really having troubles finding a pencil. Um, and I'm out. What can we do?" So I want you to think about most problems are easy to solve, and and you should be trying some of these first. Now, kind of coming up with a math mindset. I can solve problems. I can stay positive on this. I like a challenge. You don't give up. You persevere through it. Again, you don't give up. And you learn from your mistakes and you always try your best right here. So these are the mindset of a mathematician. Again, solving problems math does. Um, and if you want to become like an engineer later on in life, you're going to use math and science to solve problems. And staying positive, and this is a big one right here, having a positive mindset. So just to go on a little bit of a review um, on math, when we look at arrays, these even rows, um, 4 rows of three, 4 times 3. This multiplication right here that can be taken as rows of. So you could say 4 rows of 3. Remember, a good way to remember that is, row your boat gently across the stream. Uh, So just like you're rowing a boat, it goes this way. Okay, 4 rows of 3, 4 rows of 3, and that's 12. So, how many dots in this array? Again, remember thinking about rows and count how much is in each one. And what equation would you use? I'm going to stop the video right here and then we're going to come back and I'll show you the answers. Hopefully you can put your answer right into the Google slide.